We just were with $23 trillion of global investors in Japan 2 weeks ago. And the opportunity in Japan is breathtaking because you're starting to see the Japanese economy move out of its 25-year tailspin.
It's about time.
And the stocks are really cheap. And they're undervalued, and all the investors came away saying, we got to refocus on Japan.
Now, you may not know who this is, but he's extremely important. He is the CEO of Blackrock, going by the name of Larry Fink, and he's made it clear that as they venture into cryptocurrencies, one of the main countries that they want to venture into is Japan. Now, if you don't know, one of the biggest cryptocurrencies in Japan that has been able to get the first ever, regulatory clarity within regards to a digital asset is the Jasmy coin, and it's actually been labeled as the Japanese Bitcoin. This is how crucial Jasmy is within regards to the government of Japan and within regards to just digital assets and cryptocurrencies. And so as we go ahead and see BlackRock venture into Japan and try and get into digital assets at the same time, the cryptocurrency that they're going to go towards is BlackRock. And this is BlackRock. You're looking at a trillion-dollar institution that is going to invest billions and trillions of dollars if they feel like this is the most reliable investment for them. And again, we've seen it happen where they invest billions and trillions of dollars into these cryptocurrencies, and Jasmy seems to be possibly one of them. Now, before we jump and deep dive into all of what we have talked about in today's video, alright, that being said, before we jump right into today's video, I'm hosting a juicy Jasmy giveaway. All you're going to have to enter the giveaway is tap that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video to your friends and family. We'll be hosting the giveaway at 2,000 subscribers, so good luck to everybody, and let's get right into it. So we start off our daily market update with Jasmy down about 2% in terms of value. Currently, its price sits at approximately 0.003041, with its market cap down about 2.12% at $149 million. We did though see an increase in the volume of Jasmy for the last 24 hours to where it's sitting at approximately $21 million, an increase of about 5.93%. The current total circulating supply is 49 billion with a total max supply of 50 billion. While looking at the charts, again, we can look at it on the daily, we can look at it on the 7 days. It is actually down in value. And this is not just in reference to Jasmy coin, but rather in all the crypto market, where every cryptocurrency is down, except for very few, RNT being one of them. And we'll talk to you guys about RNT later on in the video. Let's have a look at some of the biggest holders of Jasmy coin. Right now, we have a list of the top 10 Jasmy holders in 2023. And we have a dollar amount as well as the Jasmy holdings. And what we can actually tell you guys here is this is a bit outdated, as Binance has purchased over 300 million more Jasmy coins to add onto their portfolio. But for now, let's act as if these are the 100% accurate digits. And again, it shows you guys that there's an increasing demand for Jasmy coin and people want to continuously buy and buy more Jasmy. And just imagine as BlackRock comes into play and actually ends up purchasing probably 10x what most of these have. And it's due to the fact that Jasmy is so prominent within Japan that really once, BlackRock decides that we want to invest in Japan, the first thing they're going to see is Jasmy coin. And let's be honest to ourselves. BlackRock doesn't put $1 million when they like a project or invest in a project. They invest trillions of dollars. And, when we look at that number and look at trillions of dollars going into Jasmy coin, now we understand that, okay, yeah, it makes sense because there's going to be a Q4 lockup. There's going to be a decrease in the supply of Jasmy coin. There's going to be an increase in the demand that is going to be, wide scale significant. And as a result, we're going to see a higher value Jasmy. And while at the beginning it may sound like, it's impossible for Jasmy to recover back to its all-time high, and it's impossible for Jasmy to hit, past its all-time high at $8, $10, the reality is it is very possible with the, increase in demand, with a large amount of demand and a decrease in the supply of the Jasmy coin. And we've seen it happen on multiple scales with many different cryptocurrencies. And the one that's off the top of my head is RNT, which I've talked about on multiple occasions. This coin has continued to skyrocket. It's a utility-based coin like Jasmy, except in a different industry. Jasmy, we know, is in the Internet of Things, Internet of Technology, all of that, cybersecurity stuff. Then we have RNT, which is dominating the rental asset sector. And one thing that we understand is that the RNT coin is backed by a multi-million-dollar company called the Rencom Network. It's extremely good because the utility provided for the RNT coin is backed by the Rencom Network, which only allows the renters to pay in their Nave token RNT. The Rencom Network is a multi-million-dollar company, like we talked about, that is going global and is, it's a multinational company. They have only allowed the renters, anybody that wants to rent has to pay in RNT. What does this mean for RNT holders? Well, it means But there is lots of utility for the RNT coin, number one. Number two is, every single month, a renter literally has to buy RNT. He has to buy RNT to be able to pay for his house rent, to be able to pay for his rental of a car or a construction tool or whatever it may be. And thus, the value of the coin has to rise automatically as people buy. That's just how the system works. So you see people buying the coin to pay their rent. So that is why it's extremely exciting. But there's another big player that is going to actually drive the price of RNT into, the hundreds of dollars. Because utility on its own, if you were to have, let's say, unlimited coins or 1 trillion coins and, have a lot of use cases, it's going to be a lot harder to go to the, hundreds and thousands of dollars. But RNT only has 50 million supply, 50 million circulating supply. And that is not the actual circulating supply, because the Rencom network has publicly announced that out of the 50 million circulating supply, they're locking up 20%. Think about it. There's so little supply, but there's institutions literally trying to buy Jasmy to pay for their rent of the properties. There's institutions literally willing to accept RNT coin. There's so much demand for the coin, and they're recently working on, I think, a protocol for, these globally for all renters to be able to start accepting RNT coin. There's a lot of things for this coin that we're seeing. And again, they just recently got listed on a centralized exchange. They're going to be listing a lot more. This coin is built to be in the thousands of dollars. Right now, the fact that it's 78 cents is a shocker, and it shows us we are very early. Anybody that owns RNT right now is very early. If you guys don't understand how new is this project, I think through my research through the back end when I try and, search to backdate, only 2-3 months old. It's nothing. It's brand new. It is literally dirt cheap as well. And with the large amount of utility that everybody's talking about and everybody sees and that actually exists for this coin, what's $100? What's even $200? We're looking at thousands and thousands of dollars per RNT coin. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, and I know a lot of guys have actually asked, where can you get it from? You can get it on rencomnetwork.com. There's a buy RNT button there, but that's up to you. Link is in the description. This is not financial advice. Do your own research. But this is what's so cool, and this is why I reference this to Jasmy coin, because Jasmy coin has the utility, but the supply may be a little bit high. But even then, in comparison to some other players, like for example Jasmy to XRP, XRP has 100 billion, Jasmy has only 50 billion. But RNT has 50 million with an M, so we can clearly see why it would go up faster than Jasmy coin. And what we have to understand here on the scale, and this is why I brought up RNT in the first place, is there are 3 boxes that you have to check for any coin that will tell you, is this coin, going to be a massive moneymaker, going to make millionaires in, the bull run or even prior to the bull run or not. These boxes are, is it a utility-based coin? Does it have supply? And does it have reach? Most coins have some reach. Others have no reach. If you check the 2 boxes, if it's a utility-based coin and it has low supply, this coin is going to pump once it gets reach. And again, the thing is that as it gets reach, it jumps up in value. So the idea is reach is actually a good thing, because if you buy when there's little reach and then you sell when there's high reach and there's a lot of people that own the coin, well, you're going to make a lot of money because a lot of people own the coin, right? So you were able to buy when it was cheap, when nobody knew about it, and now a lot of people know about it. There's going to be a high value increase. And this is the exciting part. Is most of these coins have utility and have low supply, but not many people know about them. And so this is why they're dirt cheap. And this is why, when they say people are in the top 1%, it's the top 1% that buy into coins like RNT that just recently started, and buy into coins like Jasmy that are only in Japan, that are expanding outside of Japan, going global. This is what we're talking about. These are where multimillionaires are made. And truthfully, I believe that internally, and I'm very excited for what's to come, because I think I'm going to become, hopefully, I cross my fingers and say, hopefully I become a millionaire off of both Jasmy coin and RNT coin, because I'm able to buy in early into these 2 coins. RNT seems to be closer on my end, I think, because it has less supply, and I'm being transparent here and honest. I'm not saying, Jasmy is going to be there, because Jasmy has more supply. Jasmy is going to make millionaires. I truly believe that as it expands, but I think it's going to be quicker in terms of RNT becoming, making millionaires, just because it's lower supply. But that being said, these are 2 coins that when we look at in the bull run, are these coins going to pump? Yes. How high are these going to pump? Well, if we talk like Blackrock, where Blackrock is going to purchase Jasmy coin, I'm not shocked if we see a couple $100 per Jasmy coin. Yes, way past its current all-time high in the bull run, because Binance and because Blackrock and these major exchanges are going to be buying trillions of dollars worth of Jasmy coin. It's very exciting, and there's a lot to come. That being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe, you tap the like button, and share, and I'll see you next time. Peace.